Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Pamela. Thought I would give you a peek at what I'm working on today. I have some scraps, a few left from my last project, but I wanted to share with you what I do with my pages when I'm using a glue stick and I glue on them, and I fold them over one way or the other and cut them down, and I make some tags or journaling cards out of them and collage on them and put coffee dyed paper on the back, or this is a craft paper, and they make really nice sturdy tags. So I thought maybe we would make one together, and let's get to it. So there's no science to this. Mostly I just kind of add some glue to start with, just off the bat, and just grab some paper and start putting it down. No rhyme or reason, like I said before, just kind of going with the flow and see what we come up with. I hope you're all doing well. I've had kind of a crazy day today, but finally got to do something that I wanted, which is always good. So let's put it this way. Get something going in a different direction. Oops, this is a little bit too long. I want to have some more of that pink showing. Oh, let's get a vintage piece of paper in here. It's so fun and so relaxing to me to just collage and kind of come up with something different every time, because you know it's never the same. And I just go off the edge here because I can always trim it down later. Let's use some of this really old music paper. Just, it rips really nicely because the paper's a little bit heavier. How easy was that? I'll just lift it up here. Now my page is kind of gooped up, so I usually just run a little bit of glue on it so that it stays together. And I've made a tag, and now I have another tag to make. But it's a great way to use these pages up. They kind of act as a tool, and then we get to create with them afterwards. So let's trim this up. My giant scissors. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot cut a straight line. I have to have like my paper trimmer or a line to, you know, guide me. So cute, right? So let's put something on the back. And I have a huge roll of this craft paper, and I'll put a piece down and work off of it. But then, you know, let's just use it for the back of this tag. Glue it down, right? It's not rocket science. trim it up again. And you know what? I think I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and stitch around it real quick. And then I'll be back. We can see the finished product. Let's give it some corners. My fingers are sticky. Look at that. Perfect, right? How cool is that? Now I've got some scraps. I can use those, throw them in my scrap bucket. And let me go stitch around this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I stitched around it a couple of times. I think I'm gonna round those edges, or those corners right there. Leave the strings. I went around like 3 times and I went off the edge and on and in and just kind of all crazy. I don't like it to look perfect. Let's get I think it turned out so cute. And how long did that take? Like only a couple minutes, right? Let's get the ink and quiet those edges down a little bit so they're not so stark. How cute is that? And now it's all ready on the back. You can write on it. Let's just go over the top a little bit. It's like you can hardly tell, but it makes it, softens it up a little bit. There you go. All made from book page, a book page, and scraps. Okay, so I am back. I have finished a whole bunch of tags and journaling cards that I have collaged and collaged with coffee dyed paper on the back or craft paper that's been used as a work surface, and then the good side glued up on the back of some of these pieces. But here are the journaling cards. I stitched around them, and so they are ready to be further embellished. This one I did off camera, and I used some Liquitex, and I'm not sure, it's too shiny even though it was matte, but I'm gonna dull it down and put some other things on it so it'll work out okay. But aren't they cute? They just turned out so pretty, and they're just made with book pages as the base and collaging, and just made with scraps. So they're ready to be embellished. Like I said, here's a fun little card, a journaling card, a couple of tags, and a couple more tags that I just used scraps. And you notice on some of them I've cut out a circle and used that as embellishment, but also to give it a little more strength where the eyelet is. Anyway, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a fun day just crafting and taking my time and creating. It's so much fun and so therapeutic. Anyway, I will talk to y'all soon.